Welcome back to YMGP, playing Darkest Dungeon. Last time we were trying out the game for the first time, and now we're back. I learned a lot from that first gameplay, and I've also seen some of those really good players in this game on YouTube and trying to get some hints from them in the beginning. I haven't seen anything of the game, so there was no spoilers in the videos I chose. It's just primarily how the game was run and how you actually did stuff and how you did it and what you could do. So I learned a lot about the hamlet, the main base, as you can call it, and what the certain things are about and what you can do with it. So I should be more prepared. This is a game that goes totally against the way I normally play any type of story RPG game, because I kind of always get attached to the characters or the people in my party or the protagonist in a game. Kind of get that I don't want anything bad to happen to them. But from what I've learned and what I've seen about this game, people are gonna die. So it's gonna be a tough test for me that my beloved warrior or something like that is gonna die eventually. But it's a test. As you can see, we still have the old campaign here, but we're not gonna delve into that. We're just gonna delete that game and begin a totally new one. And we have all the DLC, and we're gonna start the campaign, and we're gonna go for the middle part again, Darkest. And we are of course calling it what it really should be called. So there we go.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
And now we're back at the beginning of the game once again, and hopefully I got a bit more control about how to do stuff. And yeah, as I said, the first video was a complete raw first take. This is complete raw second take, but I know the game a bit more right now. So from what I've learned, the hamlet is the main base. We also knew that from the first playthrough. And one of the main things we need to build up to begin with is the stagecoach, or I believe it's the stagecoach, where you get new people and you can have more people in your party. So we're definitely going to try that, because we just spent all our money and idols on every kind of stuff and just see what it was about. But yeah, we need to... Yes, we know that, and we're gonna go to the next.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
There we go.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Let's put a please click on assisted.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Definitely gonna check the camp.
A fortune waiting to be spent. Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
And he takes up to... It doesn't do that much damage. There we go. Definitely gonna stun him. Can. That dude in the back is really... Let's just keep on stunning this dude. Oh, he resisted that. Damn.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Now we can just strike. No, a miss. Okay, miss for a dodge. We'll take it. Now let's put on a bleed effect on you. Oh, almost dead. You got the stress level here. Stress level is really important in this game. How can you miss such a big dude? Let's just shoot him.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Let's continue adventuring. We need this chest. Okay. So there was nothing in here. Okay, then we can end the quest. And we didn't collect any heirlooms. Okay. And now we get to the hamlet.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Okay, so this is the stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
So we have a healer here, and kind of like a healer as well here. But we can upgrade the wagon here. Increase the size of the hero roster. This should be out here. Let's go for one on that. And this is good, but it's really expensive. But this should be good. As you can see, experienced recruits, but they are higher level and stuff like that. Increase the number of recruits available for hire. It's definitely good for that.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Okay, so we have two.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
At the moment we can have 13, so that's good. And in here we have a plus damage and plus 10 stress. Okay. So stress is not the best thing, but it does a bit more damage. Oh, we had down here, what was this?
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Okay. And the embark, yes. Let's also have the...
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
And the graveyard, of course, where people
Most
die.
will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
And we haven't unlocked anything else. You could go for trinkets and stuff like that, but as it is right now, we're just gonna embark. We have 4 characters.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
And as you can see here, it's you can see by the dungeons that it's a short one at a princess level 1, and you get something. And the longer a quest is, the bigger reward, but the higher the chance of something going wrong, of course. We're just gonna go for that provision.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Definitely gonna take a shovel with us and some band-aid. And we might as well take a couple of torches. So we have 12 food, anti-venom. Yes. And as the game progresses, you get new characters and stuff like that. Right now, we just have that warrior in the front. We have the rogue kind of dude with the guns, and then we have those 2 spellcasters. This one is kind of like a chaotic thing, and after this mission, I'll show that you can actually change out what types of skills you want. You can choose from a range of them, but you can only choose these. You can only choose 4 at a time. But let's just delve right into this mission. Get a stress level.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted,
As you can see, the
and
stress level
purpose is
goes
made
up
clear.
a bit. Skeletons. Okay. Let's buff the warrior. And let's give divine light to that dude. We're just gonna do the gape shot. As you can see by the skill, those 3 dots, red dots over blast, they are connected. So you can see that the skill goes through those first dots. Unlike this one where the red dots are not connected. You can only hit one of them. So of course on single target it doesn't do as much damage, but you can instead do damage
Continue the onslaught.
to more people or more persons
Destroy
at the same
them
time.
all.
Oh, a shovel and onyx. Yes, let's continue. As far as I know, you can also make camps and stuff like that. I haven't really tried that out.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
As you can see, the stress level really goes up. She's blighted, that's okay. Touched. Some damage.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Let's heal that dude up.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
There we go.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
A lot better than last time. Let's move to this room. Contains
glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
The torch, the light is fading. So let's turn on a torch. Okay. Damaging on our little rogue here. He's bleeding. That's for sure. But let's see. We could put blight on her once again. But I think I'm gonna buff this dude. And let's definitely heal him. And now... and we're gonna do one more time.
As the fiend
Kill
falls,
both of them.
a faint hope blossoms.
We need to kill these corpses to actually get to her. With the blight now.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
She dodged, but now she moves ahead and the warrior can hit her. You are gonna die.
Their formation
There
is
we go.
broken. Maintain the offensive.
That was good. Scouting. So there's a trap here. Okay, what is battle with courier? Move to this room. There's traps everywhere, but there's a... let's go back here. Already checked that. Let's go in here. Maybe we get some loot here. At least we got some gold. That was the last of the torches, so now we really need to hurry. Okay. That wasn't bad. I think I'm gonna buff this dude again. No, not the healer. Oh, for 11, that's... damn. You can heal yourself. They hit hard. There is something about if the darkness is lower, you get more, or you get better loot and stuff like that. So you can, if you are up there, just let it all be kind of really dark.
Press
Since
this
this
advantage.
is
Give them no
almost the
quarter.
first time, we're just gonna keep it safe. Now he's in the front. I think I'm gonna heal this dude up. Let's put on a... yeah, of course, bleed effect on undead. Perfect. Doesn't matter, you should... no! Now you should die. There we go. What's this?
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
There we go. Now there's a trap here. Disarmed. Perfect. couple of more rooms, but it's really getting dark and I do not have any more torches. Yours for the taking. I'll keep this for myself. Okay. He's just grabbing everything himself. Stress is really down. We should have taken the priest to use that fountain to bring her stress level down. Let's eat some food. Do we have anything to calm her down? No. We do have. There we go.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Now we have to fight the last fight. Let's continue just to see if there's anything in this room. There is. We are gonna press forward. We have a strong party. We do have a shovel.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
So this fight is a tough one if there is one. Because everything is really dark. But we're gonna go for it. Selfish.
Self-preservation is paramount, at any cost.
Is there any more afflicted yet? We know that. She's definitely gonna go to the church afterwards. Okay, we're gonna buff up this dude. Should be able to do this. Good dodge. And you are definitely gonna go. There we go. And then we can use the blight grenade on those two. At least we got the blight on the last dude. 9 damage. Oh my lord. Doesn't really want to heal anything. Let's just try and. So, a stun. Good thing. Definitely gonna kill these two all. Okay. Almost dead, that dude in the front. Definitely gonna do that. Yes. Let's hit him for some healing. Definitely just gonna take a we're gonna shoot both of them because he has so little life. Maybe we're lucky. Yes. And we're gonna heal him up again. This time we're just gonna do our normal swing. Almost dead. Heal your friend. Perfect. And if you heal her, that should be. We're just gonna take a little swing. There we go. Perfect.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Now we got everything. Now we can go back. So let's see our rewards. That was good. Okay, so let's see. They do have something. Evasive, +5 dodge. That's good. Fading. Ooh. Nervous. That's not the best one. And bleed resist. Okay. But she's selfish right now.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
Perfect. So we do have the sanitarium unlocked and the tavern unlocked.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
And in here we can get some stress relief. Right now we do have you can get gambling, the brothel, or the bar. But let's see if the sanctuary or sanitarium. Oh, it's still locked. The Abbey, of course.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Improves the meditation facilities, improves the prayer facilities, improves the Presbyterian facilities. I believe that's actually a class. But let's go for the cloister. Let's put on the cluster.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
To take her and put her in here. It costs 1,000, but they should bring down her stress level. And as you can see in the stagecoach now, we do have a new dude
a sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
And a Seeker Houndmaster. And as I said, if you go into the characters here, you can see that they do have abilities, but they need to be unlocked. And when you unlock them, you can switch between the skills. You don't have to have these skills. You can also see here that he is prone to stealing items, and in town he will only pray for stress relief. And it does a lot more damage when there's a light, and he has 5 more dodge. But you don't really need to keep on those characters if they have something, you know, you can just more or less cast them aside, especially if they're level 1 or level 0. So this dude is a known cheat, and fading is not good. He does have his quick reflexes, so yeah, it's just a -5 dodge, but yeah. What about her? She's calm. That's okay, because you don't really need to do that much damage. She's actually good. We just need her to get better with her stress level. What about this dude? He only meditates. He's a bit slow. And okay. It's not the worst. Sickly. Okay. And what about this dude? Okay, he's really bad in the first round. Really bad, and he's also a kleptomaniac. What the? They're just stealing. My warriors are just all stealing. Okay, so he sees things, but at least he has a hound. Hound attack. You can whistle. You can hit everything. Also that dude. Got ally, and he can heal himself up. That's an insane one. Can hit everything. And he can heal. Stress only. Okay. It's not that bad actually. He could be another dude, but who was it? Was it this dude that could only praise for healing? Since he's a kleptomatic, this dude is also just all of them really just want to steal. So we are gonna go for that dude. So maybe we should put him in the abbey and go for praying. Okay. And here you can see we do have some trinkets now. Okay. Yes. And this makes the first video, or it is actually part 2, but the first of the real campaign attempt of Darkest Dungeon. I thank you so much for watching, so much for supporting and helping the channel out, and I'll see you in the next video of Darkest Dungeon here on YMGP. See you later.